This
Start recording.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Yeah. Fine, Deva. So request you to tell a brief about you and your goals towards the training, Deva. So from there we can take a start. I will be on mute, Mithun. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I'm Deva, and I have 6 years of experience into SAP CRM as a technical and as a functional. And I have experience with also ECC and other SRM systems, and I'm like currently working on a C4C part. So C4C functional area, I'm like getting hands-on and experiencing. So I lack it. We are like I'm like looking for technical area because technically I just want to get hands-on so that I'll get good exposure to the technical part also in C4C so that I can clear the requirements or I can get the tips and tricks. Actually, I have tried using this tool SDK, but not much successful. But I'm afraid I may screw up the system. That's why I just want to get the knowledge so that I can do the technical part also in C4C.
Okay, so you already just having a like C4C functional exposure, right? And you were just trying to like dirty hands on a technical side, right?
Yeah, basically I'm a technical background, but because of the C4C started with functional, and I have like got training and working on C functional area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
So
That's like really help you that CRM technical, SAP, ECC technicals and everything. Even you know the C4C functional part. Okay, so it's very easy to explain like the navigations and everything. So that will really help you. Okay, so this is Mithun. Okay, I'm just working as a like a C4C technical from like a 2012 onwards. Before I'm just having a exposure in like SAP ERP and CRM as a technical itself. Okay, and before moving into the SAP, I have like worked on the Microsoft technology. So like a .NET and C Sharp, VB.NET like that. Okay, so if you know like C4C, okay, like you know before like a C4C is also like running on the Microsoft Silverlight platform. Okay, so currently three UI will be there. One is a Silverlight, one is a responsive, and one is a HTML. So now Silverlight will be obsolete. So let me show you so that you can have a
Silverlight was already absolute, right? We are not using it. It's removed by SAP,
yes.
SAP clearly mentioned.
Yes. That's like I'm coming into that point itself. So Silverlight is obsolete. Now we have only the two UI. One is a like HTML and one is a responsive UI. So HTML will be also like obsolete soon. Okay. So only one
Yeah,
UI
it's
will be
November.
remain.
They have committed November from November. HTML will be not there. Only Fury app.
Yes, only Fury there. Right. So they already announced like the Fury will be the final user interface for the end user as well as the admin user. Okay, so now we have only the two UI, but in the backend system, in the backend system, they are still running on the like Visual Studio isolated version. Okay, so it's not like obsolete from the backend system. Backend system still you need to install the .NET framework. Okay, to running your softwares and everything.
Yeah, for SDK we need, right? Visual Plus
Yes. So
Studio.
for the SDKs, everything. Okay, if you also know about the language that we are using it, that I will explain later.
ABSL.
But yes, yeah, ABSL. But yes, it's similar to the C Sharp. Okay, language that we already just use in in the like a Microsoft technology. Okay,
Yeah.
so coming to like high level information in like in this, just a minute. So now see, like if someone is don't know about any SAP terminology or technology or anything regarding that, okay, but if any language they know about C, C++, Java or JavaScript .NET, that they can survive into this technical side. But you know very well about the ABAP and everything, okay. So most of the things they have just mapped with the SAP terminology, like packaging, okay, functions module, web services. So they are using this type of like objects into the C4C. That I will explain like how it is used. Now the sales process, that you know, like inquiry, sales, opportunity, orders, quotation, right? So these are the like sales process. Service also maybe you worked on before. So service is also one of the like functional area that we have it. Okay, now you know technical very well in ABAP and CRM, so I don't have any issue to like regarding the syntax or anything, so that you can easily understand. Okay, if someone don't know about that, they just need to do some hard work in that. Now coming to the like application studio, so they were like C4C, we are running only one URL itself. So this is called the tenant. So this tenant is nothing but we are accessing all our cloud solution, okay, with internet, okay, as well as without internet. Okay, some offline capability that we have it, okay, for the specific object where we can access the offline work, okay, and then we will sync it later. Now this
From
URL is
SDK, right? We'll use it offline in SDK, not in from front end,
no.
right?
I will come to that point. So this URL is nothing but your front-end system as well as the back-end system. There is no other system that you need to maintain to log in into your development environment. Okay, only one URL is enough with the username and password. Okay, so
Okay.
as a front end, we have a browser, but as a backend, we just need to install the Microsoft Visual Studio, okay, isolated 2010, okay, and on top of we are just running on the SAP Cloud Application Studio. So this is
Okay.
nothing but this is running on the Microsoft Visual Studio platform. So if you know about the .NET and everything, the navigations and everything will remain same. Okay, everything will remain same. Okay, there are some of the features they are also using the Microsoft help content. Okay, so that is like similar to that platform. We are not comparing with their languages and everything, but yes, they are just using their platform to design the screen, okay, to drag and drop functionality and everything. That is really help us. Now coming to the application studio. Now you worked on ECC, you worked on CRM, SRM and everything, right?
Yeah.
That you just need to use a ABAP workbench where doing some enhancement or doing some customization with the developer user.
Mhm.
Similar way, if you want to do something customization on the C4C side, you just need to use the cloud application studio. Now in SAP, ECC or CRM, SAP just gives us some data like a limitation to you, right? Like hey, you cannot do some level of extension, or like you can only do this type of customization in the standard object or like that. Okay, similar way, SAP also draw the line in C4C, like hey, this is a deadline where you cannot, okay, do anything beyond this. So they have just set the limit to their customer and their partners and the vendors, like hey, these are the limits from these customer, vendors or partner, and later on you cannot change anything. Okay, either it's a custom or it's a standard. You just need to take a permission from SAP. If they approve, you can do that. Otherwise they will do it from their end. They will not give you that direct access to you, but yes, you need to take a permission. If they agree, if they just found like hey, this is some relevance or there is some meaning for that, and that will be used to other customer also, they will just publish as a a new release item. Okay, Yes, so you can put your idea and they will just check that what is a like feasible solution, what is the like impact on other objects and everything, and they will come back. Now see, on the standard object or on the standard screen, they just give the some like that extend level of capability that you can just do your customization and everything. Okay, if it is a high level customization, that you need to think how you can provide to customer the best solution. Okay, so that is on us, like, hey, what are the best solution that we will provide to them. Okay, so they already just give the some like enhancement capability on the standard object or the standard screen. Now I told you this is totally running on the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, and it's totally integrated environment. Okay,
Yeah.
so only the SAP Cloud Application Studio is a single tool where include the designing part, application part, okay, and everything. Database is also the same. Okay, there is a no separate database that you need to access, or there is a no connectivity that you need to maintain. Everything will be remain in the one software that is called the SAP Cloud Application Studio. Now depends on the version. The version is nothing but currently we are running on the 1902. 19 is nothing but the current year and 02 is nothing but the month. So every quarterly SAP release the some new functionality, okay, for the customer. Okay, either it's a admin side, or either it's a, like a sales process, service process, or development side. Okay, so development side and everything that we can check, like, hey, what's the new things coming, what is the additional functions, what is the additional functionality where we can access through development user. Okay, or like in the development, so that will be coming in the new release. So similar to, you need to also install your equal version of the studio. So this is a 1902. Even in the 1902 there is a so many patches will be there. Okay, so that you need to check which one is our best package. So latest one we are preferring. Okay, so in the 1902 there is a 3 patch, so we are just checking which one is the like latest date, and we will download it and we will install it. Okay, because they are also coming with some bugs and everything, so they will fix it after upgrade, because they will found some issues. Okay, and they will get the some okay, like that information from the customer, like, hey, this is not happening after upgrade and everything, so they will fix it and they will just release a new patch. Okay, so that you need to install the latest version of the SDK, okay, while just upgrading. Now coming to the next, now SAP just divided into two parts. One is the adaptation part and one is the SDK part. SDK is nothing but the our SAP Cloud Application Studio. We call the SDK or PDI. Okay, so it's a different name altogether, but the like meaning is same. We are just going to development side. Okay, now adaptation, I think you know because you already worked on the function side. So adaptation is one of the way where you can reduce your customization without coding.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are so many functions available like KUT, key user tool. Key user tool is nothing but one of the best options similar to the AET. Okay, where you can create a custom field, where you can that add the custom field into the like form template, web service, or data source, like that. Okay, so that is a base tool that we have it.
Okay, adding the fields, right?
Yes.
That's in adoption itself. Is there any option for KUT? Because adoption itself is a KUT, right? There is
Yes,
when we
that is all.
get into
That's
it.
the KUT itself. Yeah,
Okay.
adoption is nothing but the KUT, but that is a functions available. Either you can add a field, or either you can define the rule.
Okay.
So add a custom field, that is a that we called a key user tool. In the key
Yeah. Okay.
user tool, where you can just like add a custom field, you can change the properties and everything. Okay, but SAP introduced the new functionality. Okay, like maybe 2 3 release like before, that is called the rule editor. I think in the last year itself, they just released this rule editor. The rule editor is the best way you can reduce or you can handle your proper fields property dynamically. Either you can just make your property read only. You can make your property mandatory and visible
Visible.
invisible to the other dependent value. Okay.
Yeah. Validations also we can keep.
Yes, validations also you can make it available on the field level and everything. So we can say 20 to 30% work we can just achieve through this KUT and the adaptation part.
Okay.
We will just go into the configuration part. There is a code list restriction is there. So you can just handle like which field that I need to display to which role.
Okay.
We have a layout. You can create a layout based on your business role, and based on your condition you can just display the fields and visible the fields. That is also one of the best options that we have it. Okay, now coming to the language adaptation. Have you heard about language adaptation?
No.
Okay, so language adaptation is one of the best approach where suppose customer need like, hey, I want a in place of customer, I just need my partners. I want to change the label. So whenever the customer will be there, I want to replace with the partner. So language adaptation is one of the options in the C4C, okay, where you can mass change your label, okay, into single shot. So in the language, in the administrator, maybe you just aware about that this is a language adaptation. That's a one
Okay.
option. The second option is you can change your description into the specific language. Like, hey, I want to convert English language into the Dutch language for this field. You can do that. That is already by default available, but for custom you can do that. For custom business object you can use these features.
Okay.
Okay. For custom features, there is a backend option available, but that is a time consuming. Okay, but this is a best approach where you can just use your language adaptation for the different language.
Okay.
Okay, that's a best option. Now in the configuration, like in the fine tune activity, you are getting many drop down list and everything, right?
Yeah.
So that is your business configuration fine tune activity. So that activity we cannot just create through the front end, but yes, that is some options available in that SDK side. Okay, that's why we need to sometime prefer the development environment. Okay, and we will just go for the customization and development from the SDK. So SDK also some of the based features that we have it. Like in the KUT you cannot define your value help field. Okay, you can define the ID,
F
you can define
F4
string, you
help
can,
you are saying.
sorry,
Drop down list. I was saying
yes,
it's a
drop
drop
down
down
you can
list.
do that. Yes, you can define the drop down, you can define the amount, date, time and everything, but you cannot define the value help field.
Okay.
F4 help,
Okay. The
F4
from
help.
SDK we can do. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you can create a KUT field, but the KUT field only just accept the data type that is available, but not a value help. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why we prefer the SDK field sometime if it is this type of scenario.
Okay.
Before we don't have that type of data type available. Okay, but now we have enough data type, so we are preferring to create a KUT field, okay, on standard screen, and then reuse this KUT field into the SDK for further development. Okay,
Okay.
so there is so many items we can define in the adaptation, and we can just access through the SDK.
Okay.
Now this is adaptation part, Deva. So adaptation
Yeah.
part, like you can play around with the front end itself,
Yeah.
user
Yeah. I
interface.
know. Yeah.
Now in the backend side, like, hey, suppose I have some requirement, I need to create a custom business object. Still you can use front end part. There is a options available. Custom object builder. I don't know if you heard about this, but custom object builder is one of the option where you can define your custom business object for the specific requirement. Okay, so this
Okay.
is also one of the options available, but the disadvantage is you cannot define your logic.
Okay.
It's a straightforward table that you can create it, that the user will be enter the data and that's it. But you cannot define your logic, your validation. Okay,
Okay.
so that is one of the disadvantage here in the custom object builder. But when you create the custom business object, okay, or in the CRM terminology, this is a bore general object.
Okay.
We are using a BODL language. Okay, so if I will coming to the second part, SDK is nothing but software development kit. Okay, now you know the what are the language that we are using it here. So there is a three language: ABSL, BODL, and the Ruby.
BYD. Okay. What is the Ruby used for?
Yeah, I will come to that point. So ABSL is nothing but that language that we are using to define our business logic, advanced business scripting language. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is a language that we are using it here to define our business logic. Now BODL is nothing but the language that we are using to define the business object. So this
Okay.
is a BODL language. This is a BODL language. So defining these fields, the technical name, ID, messages, okay, that transient element, nodes, action. So these are the BODL language that we are using it here.
Okay.
Okay, so that is nothing but the similar to the custom table, custom bold structure that we are defining here. So this is
Okay.
on the cloud. This is on the cloud. So this is my table name where we have declared this table, okay, on my system, this system.
Okay.
So that is used, okay, BODL. Now the third language called Ruby. So Ruby is nothing but the same language that we are using into the rule. So whatever we are
Okay.
doing through rule editor, same thing we can achieve through the Ruby language from the back end.
Okay. But these three are different languages or same language?
No,
ABSL.
ABSL is a different language, BODL is a different language, and the Ruby is a different language.
Okay.
So here you are using a rule editor to just make it visible, invisible, and the mandatory. Here you need to use Ruby language. Let me check if it is open, then I will show you. So the Ruby language is nothing but the similar to the JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay, so it's similar to the JavaScript. So if you know about the JavaScript, that is really help you. So here, so this is one of the screen. Now when I choose this field, now here this is a visible invisible property. If I need make it true, false, and the advanced is nothing but my calculated rule. So here I'm defining my Ruby language.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the Ruby language part. Okay, so based on some runtime value, I need to handle this property, then I can do that.
Okay. This is a custom screen, right? Hello. Uh, yeah. This is a custom screen, right?
This is my custom screen. So this screen is look like here. This is my screen that I'm just able to display in the back end. You can see.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like one of the best option. Okay, when we are just defining a custom screen, so every control in our hand.
Okay.
So this is a like one of this like custom screen that like we have designed it. Okay, for contract, so that you have a better
Okay.
understanding how to define it and everything. So that is like a Ruby language that we are using it here.
Okay.
So these are the three main languages. Mostly we are just using ABSL and BODL more. Ruby will be used rarely. Okay, like suppose I need to do some validations and everything, that will be handled through ABSL. Okay,
Okay.
but I just need to do some like a runtime data and everything, then I will just go for the Ruby.
Okay.
Okay, so that is like a specific to the development environment. Okay, ABSL, BODL, and Ruby.
Okay.
Now coming to the next. Now they were like you worked on like many system like ERP, SRM, CRM, right?
Yeah.
You have seen this four category in every system: configuration,
Yes.
development,
Compression.
and integration. So configuration is nothing but currently you are doing a business configuration, right?
Yes.
So same options that you are also doing into the SPRO.
Yeah.
If you worked on in other system, there is some configuration you to be need to be done, right? So configuration will be available in every system.
Yes.
Similar way, C4C also having a business configuration where you are defining your data and everything as per your company requirement. But
Yes.
suppose I just give you the example like, hey, there is a fine tune activity where you can define it, that is nothing but your drop down list, and some drop down list is not available as a standard, you can create as a custom. You can create as a custom.
Yes.
Okay, so here that is like we can define the custom configuration through development environment SDK. Through SDK we can define the our this one custom configuration. That is also possible.
Okay.
Now coming to the development environment, the customization, full custom business object, full custom table, we can define it.
Okay.
So full custom table, we can define it here.
Okay.
Okay, like what
From
are the like
front end, we cannot define, right? Structure or table, we cannot define, or we can
no,
define
I
some
told you,
custom
I told you, you can define the
custom
custom
object
object builder.
builder.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you can define the custom object builder, but you cannot define the validation rule.
Okay. But on table, we don't need a validation rules, right?
No,
But
no, no,
where
no.
we can
But
use these tables?
yeah, see, currently I have declared this custom table, but what type of design that I need to use, what type of elements that I need to declare, that is like to me. Okay, so everything I have declared here. So this is like a read only and everything that I have declared. When I
Okay.
choose this customer, when I choose this customer here, suppose when I choose this, the customer name will be populated automatically. That we have designed in a such a way, and we have just implement the logic in the backend system. That's why it is coming.
Okay.
But in the custom object builder, you cannot do like this way.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a very straightforward thing that is available in the custom object builder. You can try like how it is work and what are the features available, but yes, that is like some limitations will be there.
Okay.
Now coming to the extension part, so they were like in the standard screen, suppose you want to add a custom screen or custom component, we have a capability in the like ECC, SRM and CRM also. Similar way in
Yeah.
C4C, we can do the same thing, either in the customer, either in the sales order, opportunity lead. We can define the custom object, like the custom screen as per our requirement.
Okay.
Okay, so that is one of the like extension that we have it. Now, most important part is integration. I think you know about the like standard integration out of the box.
Yes, so I have done the CRM, C4C integration. Oh, that is
Great.
okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
using HCI or PI you worked on, right?
Yes.
So that is a standard integration. But what about the custom integration?
Yeah, custom
So
integration also we have worked using Go data services of C4C.
right. So suppose in your CRM there is some web service will be there. I need to consume in C4C. I can do that. Or my C4C web service I need to consume in CRM. I can do that. So that is called a custom integration. So in the
Yeah.
CRM or ECC, you will create a consumer proxy if you consume my API. If I need to
Yeah.
consume your API, you will create a web service either through RFC functions module or any other way, right?
Yes.
So that type of integration we can also do it through the development environment called SDK, and that is called a custom integration.
Okay.
So see, these are the some of the like good features that we have it. Okay. Now coming to the system architecture. So they were like most of the system having a three layer: presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. We
Yes.
have a same layer available. So database layer is as like like it's like SAP HANA in memory.
Yeah.
Now we have also the application layer where we are defining our logic. That is our SDK enhancement and ABSL scripting. That is our application layer. And the presentation layer where our user will be running our business.
Yes.
Okay, there is a one more layer will be there, that is called the PSM, SAP PSM, and that will be handled by SAP.
Okay.
Every quarterly new upgrade will be coming without like a manual effort, right? So that is nothing but it's done by SAP.
Okay. What about enhancement? Whenever upgrade comes, is that hurts enhancements or?
Sometime it like it's impact the announcement, but yes, they will help us if something went wrong, okay, while upgrade.
Okay. So we
So
have to ask
suppose
for SAP help. There is
yes,
nothing can be done from technical part.
no, maybe you need to change something or you need to do define something, okay, they will help you like hey, this is to be obsolete or this is to be changed, so kindly just modify it, they will help you.
Okay.
But yes, sometime it is impacted and like we face many problems while upgrade, okay, and after upgrade also. So it's not a like a big deal to just for SAP because they know like what a root cause and everything. But yes, for us it's very burden because if, before upgrade it is working fine, and after upgrade it's like stop working, so we are helpless to like what is the changes that we made and that is not working, so we just need to take help from SAP.
Okay.
Okay, so this PSM is nothing but like handled by SAP, so that is like applicable to sales, service, and whatever the module that we have it in C4C, and we will just use the new features that is available.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a system architecture that we are just most of the system that we have it. Now coming to the database. So database will be the nothing but the repository that we are able to display here. That is specific to the standard object. So these are the
Okay.
all the standard object that we have. Okay. So customer, lead, opportunity, customer code. So these are the standard object that we have it. Employee, sales organization, campaign.
Okay.
So
If I want to
activity.
enhance a particular screen where in the standard, so how can I find out technique,
Yeah.
as
So
like we can see in CRM F2 is used in front end. I can find out the component and its node everything.
yeah, so yeah, definitely. I will help you like how to figure it out, like to which component that I want to enhance and what is the steps, what is the procedure, so that you have a better understanding. Okay, so everything will be like available like, as a part of this what we can say training. Okay, so that you can understand like you know the KUTA part, right? Similar way we can do the SDK part, how to extend the custom field. So that I will explain. Okay. Now you know like these are the like prerequisite .NET framework, and these are the two things that you need to install. And after that you can just install the application studio. Okay. I will cover this topic like hey, how to just create and extend the business object, define the BOTL, ABSL. Okay. How to design it, type of screen that we have it. Okay, so these are the like content that I will cover. Okay, see in that like how to design the UI. Okay, drag and drop functionality, debugging and everything, reports and analytics part, how to translate it. Mashup is nothing but the transaction launcher. You are talking
Okay.
about this extension, custom component, how to just define it. Okay, how to find out which screen I need to enhance, I will explain this. Service integration. So service integration, like how to create a SOAP API, REST API, how to test it, how to consume API into C4C. Okay, notification, approval process, and the finally lifecycle management.
Okay. Mashup is used to add external links and uh, to get external data, something like that.
Yes, yes. So suppose like your ECC or CRM system, you want to launch your transaction through C4C, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, we can launch also web application. This
Yes,
UI5
yes,
applications.
yes, yes, we can.
Okay. So directly any external link also we can give, right?
Yes, yes, we can do that.
But UI5 applications can we upload in C4C itself, or we have to upload in cloud and then call the link in C4C?
No, what you need to do, whatever the deployed link that you have it for that application, you need to merge into the C4C as a mashup, and you can launch.
Okay.
So I will just like explain these are the like content, okay, while during this course, okay, and maybe I think you know like familiar with this all the things, so it's not a burden to me, okay, and that I'm really like help you on the other object also, because you already know about the C4C function, so it's very easy to understand for you.
Yeah. Yes, understood. I also tried this SDK tool, but
Uh-huh.
some options I understood, but some language is a barrier because I don't know the ABSL and
No
Ruby
problem.
language.
I will help you like how to define it. Okay, don't worry about that. So that's like a different altogether. So yes, initially you will get a trouble, But whenever I will explain like these are the methodology we need to use, then you will understand like you just set your point like hey, this is like where you are lagging okay behind, and now you are clear. So I will help you like what to do and how to do.
Okay.
Okay, so any more questions, Deva?
Uh, See, I want to know SDK if I'm like doing R&D and I have already three, four objects. That means that three, four objects are already enhanced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can also enhance the existing ones, right? Or we have to create a new one and enhance. What is the approaches normally in SDK follows as a
See,
it's
it depends
a
on the requirement. Depends on the requirement. Suppose like you want to enhance the customer object. Okay. So first of all, which one is the best option, either front end or back end? What is the like a requirement? Is it a complex requirement or is it like a simple requirement? Okay, is there any validations involved? Is there any like logic involved? Then just think each and every options, and then just take a decision like hey, either I need to go for SDK or either I need to go for a front end adaptation part.
okay.
That way.
If I Yeah, if we have a requirement like there is a delegation option tab in this service module, right?
Mhm.
Delegate to particular person. If I am not available, then it pushes a notification to the user whoever it is delegated. Okay, so can we do it like sending emails to that
Yes.
particular person?
Yes, we can.
Eh,
We can. Yes, for that, either you can use a workflow rule, or if it is not available or that not fulfill your requirement, you can go for SDK. Definitely, you can
o-
go for SDK.
Okay. Okay. Just one. I mean, workflow rule it may not satisfy because the delegation is some other tab which is pushing notification as a standard, and there is no option for email.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway, it may solve with the SDK. I think this type of
Yeah, yeah,
requirements.
like that is SDK involved. Okay, if you want to send a email notification to the user and every employee, you can do that. Okay, on specific condition like hey, this employee is not available on these days or like on this timing, you can always like intimate to the manager or like whoever you want to send the email.
Okay. Okay, Mithun. So object can we discuss some part of SDK itself, only SDK screen and options where we can like see he has shown all the objects, right? Root objects nodes are available in SDK. So if I want to find some particular root, how I mean front end screen and back end root of that screen.
So, see, suppose like if you want to go for like a standard object and everything enhancement, first of all, you need to find out the like what is the business object for the screen, or which business object that is belongs to that front end object. Okay, so suppose this is a customer, right? So first of all, I need to define like what is a customer, okay, and what is the object behind this customer. So that you need to find out. The second thing
Yes,
is this screen. What is this screen? I need to add this screen, okay, one of the field, okay, over here from backend. But which screen is this? So that I need to understand. When I click on new item, I want to enhance this screen. How to enhance it?
yes.
So that I will explain everything, okay, to you, okay. So once we will start like all the things, okay, in full fledged, so that you have a better understanding, like whenever the topic will be coming, I will help you.
Okay. And is there any help portal like for a UI5 and all. There is a help portal by SAP, right? A UI5 screen
So
scripting language
no, like
for
we have a
ABSL,
like a
Ruby.
studio guide that you just need to refer it because that include everything. Either it's a syntax or example or anything. Okay, that include into one guide itself. There is a no separate portal for the ABSL or BODL.
Okay. What is the full form of BODL? It's a business
Business
object.
object definition language.
Business object.
Definition language.
Okay, definition language. Yes, yes. And Ruby.
Ruby is the like straightforward. It's a Ruby itself. There is a no full form.
Okay.
It's a straightforward Ruby.
Is it a separate language from Visual Studio or
No,
the
it's a
same?
Java. I told you it's a, like similar to the
Yeah.
JavaScript.
Okay, okay. So we need to learn the three types like BODL as well as ABSL and Ruby.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And these are the strong tools we have to use in SDK.
Yeah, this is only one tool that we have it called Application Studio. Apart from there is a no
Yeah.
other tool that we are using it here.
Okay. Okay, fine, fine.
Okay.
Okay, Mithun. Yeah.
So thanks Deva. So just you can just check with Eraj and Sana for further things. Okay, and we'll start.
Okay.
Thank you so much. If you have
Thank.
any more questions, you can just forward to Airaj or Sana, okay, for like the clarification.
Okay, sure, sure. What's your full name, Mithun?
My name is Mithun. Yes, my name is
Mithun.
Mithun. Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you.
Mithun Sudhar. Yep. Thank
Yes,
you.
Mithun.
Thank you, Deva.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you, Mithun, and thank you, Deva. So please be in touch with Sana is going to call you anyways. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for your
Okay,
time,
thank you.
guys.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Mithun.